I'd like to thank everyone for downloading this show. I'd like to thank Sanakori for having me here. This is Taino Sagrado. Sanakori asked me to introduce myself in a formal way, and I will introduce myself in a formal way to teach the people, the Taino people, and anyone who cares to listen about who is Taino Sagrado. I know there's different clips of me in YouTube, and a lot of people probably wondering who is Taino Sagrado. Well, I'm going to share a little bit about who is Taino Sagrado and what's my role in the Taino Fun House. I'd like to share. And once again, I'd like to thank Sanakori for giving me this opportunity to teach a little bit about who I am and why it's important, why my role is important here in the Taino Fun House. Once again, I'd like to welcome everyone who's live and who downloaded this show in the future. I just want to take a few moments of taking my mask, my Boriken mask off. Once again, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Taino Sagrado. I'm originally from the mountains of Naguake. Now, Naguake at one time was a vibrant indigenous community from Boriken, Puerto Rico. And it was once led by the late great Tata Yare Melendez. And the Naguake community opened their arms to Taino Sagrado, especially the children of Naguake. And my message was very clear. We must wrestle for the Taino culture. We can't totally rely on historians. We can't rely totally on the media. We have to tell our story. And this is what happened to Taino Sagrado. He was born in Naguake from those community schools in Naguake. And this is the story of Taino Sagrado. It was rooted in the children who loved me because I represented the struggle to wrestle that we are still here. And I presented myself to many communities in Comerio, in the school communities, those mountain communities. And if anyone from Naguake is watching this right now, if any of the children remembers me, please, I want you to write a comment down and so on. Our memories are very, very nice. Now I just want to speak to you, the children, who are most likely a little older now, maybe teenagers. This was back in 2015 that Taino Sagrado was born. Yo quiero hablar a los estudiantes, los jóvenes de Nahuaque, y te quiero decir que este Taino Sagrado, que nunca me olvidé de ustedes, y que todavía estamos luchando por la raza, estamos luchando por la cultura. Y yo sé que Dr. Yare Meléndez no está con nosotros ahora, pero sabemos que la lucha está en nuestro corazón y necesitamos seguir esa lucha. Even though Dr. Yare Melendez is not with us right now, it's very important that we realize that that we need to continue the struggle. We need to continue to wrestle the good fight of what Taino culture is. Hey, Anthony Hansen. If you don't know, Taino Sagrado is connected to the old warrior societies as well as the Behike tradition. We wore masks to protect ourselves and also to be brave in the spirit world. And this is what the Boriken used to wear, their masks. And this is where the luchador mask comes from. The old warrior societies and the old medicine societies. You wear a mask when you walk into the spirit world. Now, I used to be a wrestler in Legendary Action Wrestling and also Los Mejores Wrestling in Puerto Rico. And I represented the Naguake people, I represented the Taino people in Boriken, and also in the streets of New York City, in Harlem, Taino Towers, where Legendary Action Wrestling took place. I wrestled various places like in Brooklyn and so on. Just want to show you a flag that I used in my matches. Hold on a second. Where are you, flag? Did the flag disappear? Hold on, guys. I think the flag disappeared. Yes, it did. Where is the flag? Wow. I think Sanakori number 2, the trickster he is, took my flag. Here it is right here. This is the Taino Sagrado flag. We flew this in Naranjito, in Puerto Rico. This flag was created by Javier Hernandez, the author of Boriken Niki, or Taino Nikina. There's a long history of Taino Sagrado, both in the city here in New York and also in Boriken. So what does this mask represent? This mask represents courage and walking into the spirit world and also walking into the human world, the physical world, and not being afraid of showing who you are. But sometimes, again, it's very difficult for human beings to walk in that spirit realm. And this is where Taino Sagrado comes from. This is where it's a mask. Now, DJ Sanakori of the Taino Fun House has asked me to walk with you in the Taino Semi Society here in Taino Fun House. So as you can see, representing the Semi, the Atabe circle right there, which represents the life force of all creation. And I'm going to introduce you to some 12 semis, 13 being you and me. And I'm going to wear this mask as Taino Sagrado because as human beings, the spirit world can be very difficult. It can be very difficult. So I'm going to walk you through that. Hey, bendiciones. Gracias. So, para la gente que está escuchando de Puerto Rico, de República Dominicana, el Caribe, la tradición de la máscara nació con los bejiques, nació con los curanderos. Cuando ellos caminan en el mundo espiritual, ellos tienen su máscara. Y también los guerreros usaban la máscara. So it's very important to remember this whole mask thing is not a masquerade. It's honor. It's showing courage. So I'd like to thank you all for coming into this show, for downloading this show. And no, this is not Nacho Libre. This is actually La Lucha Libre para la Cultura Taína. We're wrestling for the Taino culture. If we don't do it, no one will. And for those that are not Taino, welcome. We want to share with you the culture, la cultura, and this is who we are as Taino. And I'd like to thank Sanakori for giving me an opportunity to show you guys about, walk with you in the spirit world, introduce you to the semis. So tomorrow, Wednesday morning, really early in the morning, I'm going to go live. And the first semi that we're going to encounter is Atabe. We're going to honor her. So tune in every morning and tune in at night. We're going to walk through the semis, the 12. And number 13 is you. Number 13 is me. So if anyone's interested, if you want to sign up with the Taino Fun House, it's actually free. And let us know your comments. Let us know how you can help us to introduce to the world Taino culture y cómo tú puedes luchar para la cultura taína in a fun way. How you can help maintain the culture, la cultura taína. So I am Toca Taino Sagrado de Naguake, from Naguake, presently here in New York City. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in. And come meet me tomorrow morning. I'll be up around 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I want to introduce you to the Cemi'no number 1, which is Atabe. And we'll start tomorrow. Thank you all. Muchas bendiciones a todo el mundo. Bo Kwatukan. Blessings. Taino Ti. May God be with you. May the Creator be with you.